I wonder if nobody is listening to my voice. Am I making any sound at all? Hello and welcome in the 5th episode of Kitab Podcast, the perfect place for anyone who wants to enjoy the sweetness of words and the charm of pages. In this episode, we will talk about an amazing novel and a work in a different language, a literary work with a different story. We will talk about Radio Silence, written by Alice Oseman, and it's a young adult novel. It's written originally in English, and it was published for the first time in 2016 by HarperCollins Publishers, and it contains 403 pages. What if everything you set up for yourself is wrong? The novel talks about a girl named Frances who's just a study machine with one goal, and there is one thing she really likes and she is a huge fan of, a podcast, and nothing stands in her way, no friends, no secrets, and not even the person in her. But she doesn't know until she meets Aled, and she is, for the first time in her life, not afraid to be herself, her truly self. So, when the fragile trust between them is broken, Frances is caught between who she was and who she longs to be. Now Frances knows she must confront her past. She will need all the courage she has, and she will try with every single thing she has to help Aled, who suffers greatly from his mother, and helps him to be himself, to achieve what he wants to achieve, and to be who he is. This novel has been rated 4.2 out of 5 on Goodreads. For me, the writer's style was beautiful and insane, and the story, the plot, is consistent and amazing as well. And it's a very touching novel, as it contains many feelings such as the trust and the friendship. The book doesn't contain any technical romance, contrary to what you might expect, but it doesn't have a romance in a direct way. And the beautiful thing about this novel is that it talks about a podcast, and the writer made a beautiful move in this regard. So she created the podcast on her YouTube channel and a special site for the fan drawings of this podcast, which gave this novel a realistic aspect. And for me, this novel is one of my favorite that I have read, because it has a different effect and a different feelings in a really touching novel. I have never imagined that, and it was my first reading for this author, and probably it's my very first novel that I choose to read in a different language, in a genre that I usually don't read. And the only and the most important criticism of this novel that is contain bisexuals and gay characters, which is contrary to our belief as Muslim, and it's not really great to read these things as Muslims. And actually I wasn't know that, so if I knew it I wouldn't read it probably. And this is what is really stops me to read the other publishers for this author. And now I will share with you some beautiful quotes from this novel. I wonder sometimes whether you have exploded already, like a star, and what I'm seeing you is 3 million years into the past, and you are not here anymore. How can we be together here, now, when you are so far away, when you are so far ago? I'm shouting so loudly, but you never turn around to see me. Perhaps it's I, who have already exploded. Either way, we are going to bring beautiful things into the universe. Everything's better under the stars, I suppose. And so, my dears, I hope that you have enjoyed with me the company of this different and unique novel and the unusual story of it. And thank you for your good company and listening to me. And I'm asking everyone who has read this novel before to share their opinion with me in the comments below or through my social media accounts. And until another meeting with a new company, with a new book, always be well and good. And may Allah protect you and take care of you.